Hey folks, at OS Reviews, you're watching our video review of the Speller E27 13-watt 16 color changing light. This is a remote controlled light which sells on Amazon for under 10 bucks, so it's highly affordable even though it's not a true smart light in the sense it doesn't control or connect into your smartphone or your tablet. With that being said, it can still be a great appliance for any party use, any home use, and you can change from all these different effects that you have on the remote. The remote comes with a CR2032 cell battery which will last for roughly 6 months to 1 year before you need to replace it. I would recommend purchasing a rechargeable CR2032 battery, which is something we also reviewed on our channel. Over here we have the actual light itself. The packaging is pretty simple, very bare bones, nothing fancy. This is the light itself. It's a bit smaller than your traditional lamp you might have in your home, even though the construction quality is definitely top notch. It's an LED light, so it should last you for quite a while, and it's crafted out of an aluminum chassis, so it feels pretty sturdy. You can also set it flat, it's not going to roll around either, so construction quality is definitely top notch. Next, I'm going to give a quick demonstration of how the light actually works. When I E27 plugged into a lamp that I have, I can switch on the power button there. It's going to automatically turn on and start flashing. I can control the power using the remote and then power things off by tapping on the off key. I can also turn it back on. It's going to remember where it left off and continuously flash, which was the mode that it was currently set at. In terms of the brightness, it does a good job, even though it's not the brightest bulb I've seen. Again, at around 13 watts. It's going to fill up darker environments, but for daylight usage, it's going to be a bit weaker. Even though for LED technology, it's going to last you for many, many years before you need to replace it. Taking a look at some of the other functions on here, I can change the color, so I'm going to go to red. I can then change the tone to lighter pales of red, and so it's pretty easy to use and also very accurate in terms of matching up with the color displayed on the remote control. I can also change the intensity of the light, so I can get it to a dimmer degree or even to a brighter degree for all of the different colors. Next, I'm going to show you green. This is what green looks like. I'm changing the hue now. Next, I'm going to show you the blue. I can also change the color for the blue. And you can see it's getting progressively brighter and brighter, and there's some other effects that you can change as well. So one of those is going to be flash, so basically the lights are going to change at a more rapid pace. Next one I have is actually strobe. It's very similar to flash, even though it's going to change the light at a slower time in between the colors. And the next one I have is the fade, so it basically slowly fades between all the different effects and colors. This is the one I like the most. It's the most relaxing one, and there's also a smooth, which is very similar to fade and basically even goes at a slower rate. Now, the last function I'm going to show you guys is the white light, and it's also the weakest aspect, so to speak, of this particular light. Even though from afar it kind of looks like it's a white light, it's actually a very bluish in tint, and if I put it onto a projector screen, you can kind of get a clear idea of actually what's happening. It doesn't have a true white light, and basically it uses the LEDs inside, which is a green, a blue, and a red, and it turns all of those LEDs on and basically mixes all the colors together, and essentially that's what you get, white light. Although in practice, it's not true white light, especially if I kind of go from a further distance. You can kind of see the effect there. It's more of a mixed light color. So if you're planning on using this in the home or in the office, it's not going to give you a pure white light experience. But if you're using it for any party situations, I think it does a pretty good job, especially because the other colors are also very accurate and do a pretty good job. So overall, this is how the performance of the light looks like in real life. At the end of the day, the Speller E27 lighting set is a good purchase because it's highly affordable, the light bulb itself will last you for quite a while, and LED lights are also highly energy efficient. The IR remote actually has a pretty decent range to it for, using infrared technology as opposed to Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, although it's not the best light bulb if you're planning on using it in the home or in the office because the white light functionality isn't a true white light. It's very mixed. It's going to work better for party situations. To check out more details about this product, be sure to read our full RIN review. This has been our video. Thanks for watching your OS review.